Her Majesty is waiting, sir.
I must ask you not to attend this concert, sir. You are not fit, sir. Not fit to be seen, sir.
I was just very lucky with Madison King George. I mean, I think so much is down to luck, you know, how you get on in your career. And I just fell into Madison King George because I just happened to know the producer who'd done a documentary a few years earlier, and Nick Hytner, the director, was looking for an editor, and he suggested me, and then I got it. And it was successful. I mean, that's the thing. If you work on a film which is successful, then it tends to snowball, and you pick up something else, and then you pick up something else. But I mean, you need to be lucky, I think.
Not fit! I'll give him not fit!
I really rarely intellectualize what I'm doing. I think as editors, you just do things intuitively. You do it because it just feels right. Mm-hmm. And if it doesn't look right, you know you've got it wrong, and then you change it. Right. I think that's really the process. I mean, unfortunately, you do have to articulate what you're doing at times, because, you know, the director says, why did you do that? And you really want to say, because it felt right. You know, you just don't want to have to explain why you did it, but then you do have to analyze it and say, well, then explain your motivations for doing things, which is really tiresome and a drag, really. Mm-hmm. But I mean, a lot of directors approach things in that way. You know, that's the way they work. You know, mm-hmm. The reasoning behind, the rationale behind every cut, which drives me to distraction, because you just don't want to get into that.
My turn. Where are we?
And so many directors are much more indecisive than you would imagine them to be. And you can give 10 alternatives of a sequence, and they won't be able to make up their mind, or at least they make up their mind on one day, and they come in the next day and say, well, let's look at the other one, and then the whole thing repeats itself after week, in fact, sometimes. And I've returned, you know, weeks after discarding something, I've returned to something because the director says, oh, I think I like what we did weeks ago. Mm-hmm. And it's funny, when I was cutting it, when Nigel Hawthorne walks along the line, knee benders, and it just reminded me of a director walking along the line of heads of department, because it's so hierarchical, the industry. You know, I mean, during the period of a film, I mean, the director is king, and you sort of various layers under that, down to the serfs, which are the editors. But as soon as the film's finished, then you can return to normality. You can say what you like to the director.
Hush, Father, hush.
Hush. Hush!
If you've got wonderful material, it's easy. You know, if you've got good writing, good performances, well shot, and coverage, it isn't that difficult to make it look good. I mean, the problem is it's really difficult to make something which is really bad look good, but no one appreciates that. You know, I found that working on films which, you know, are not particularly good, but you've raised them a little bit. And I think there's more satisfaction, in many ways there is satisfaction, more satisfaction maybe, in achieving that than, say, working on Madison King George, which is wonderful, but you know that you've had everything there to make it wonderful. Mm-hmm.